We're counting on you.
Last thing, and then we did in the new place.
But we
got a little something there.
Do I? Can you get from me?
Yeah, I got you. Hold on.
Think like a spider.
It's a big spider.
He's our hero. No, I don't think we talked about how we like actually moved into the new place and like.
Hey, we're in a new place now.
This is our basement. Hello.
Basement.
Welcome back to the Allston podcast.
Wow, it's just two guys now.
Two guys
with a dream.
With a dream. I mean, Ted's coming home tomorrow from college. He's learned so much.
He probably did learn so much. I bet he did.
Actually, if he's returning now, he probably didn't make it to midterms. So he's.
Oh, he got fucking.
He's like, nah, I'm dropping my classes.
I thought he got expelled.
Maybe.
Expelled.
But don't let that get in your confuse you.
In my confused little head
viewers / listeners, because
what I do.
This is not gonna be a constant thing, for sure not. We're doing this episode because
you went to
Smash Camp.
New Lands.
Yep. And you did the merch for Smash Camp.
I did. I directed the merchandise. It was fun.
How'd that go?
It's great. I met a promising young artist.
Oh.
And had some returning faves, and it was a blast. They were all very sweet and good at their jobs.
Do you know what your best selling item was? Is shop still open as of this recording?
I think yes, it is as of this recording.
It's about to close. So if you're listening to this, it's almost certainly.
Sorry, guys. I hope you got a thing. I think it's either one of Vino's items, who's the bright man who I really enjoyed their work, and this is the first shop they've worked on.
Like the Field Note ones?
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's one of those, but I think the best is the returning item, which is the Comic Sans tie-dye spoopy one for the GameCube shirt, which is a classic now.
Yeah, you can't.
How do you beat that?
You can't beat that. I own that one. It's a really good T-shirt.
People love that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you went.
I went. And you were going to go.
I was going to go, but I decided to go to Big House instead.
Mm-hmm. Which, has its merits.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's not in the woods.
Ryan, give me a step-by-step of your waking up and going to the thing.
At Smash Camp?
At Smash Camp. How's the flight is what I'm asking.
Okay.
Basically.
So here's the first thing you gotta know, Mike.
Yep.
Is that my work schedule means I'm always traveling, and this year specifically, I got very overzealous with my going to majors and hoping my schedule would work out.
I see. So So I'm sorry. What you mean by that is, I'm guessing.
No, go for it.
You signing for majors without knowing whether or not you have the ability to actually go to the majors.
Yes, but on the pretense that I'm like, well, I do recognize patterns with my monkey brain, and I think I won't be out somewhere.
Yeah, if you press the blue button, you get the banana, and if you press the red button, the two men in suits will come shock you with tasers.
So I was like, blue button. Let's get that
banana.
Let's get that banana. So that resulted in Shine, us having to move and then go to Shine immediately.
That was a nightmare.
That was awful.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Yeah.
And then this trip, I was in the middle of Massachusetts, about an hour and a half out in Petersham.
Okay.
Which is the place no one ever wants to go. It's like directly in the middle of Massachusetts. It's crazy, but not close to Worcester somehow. It's weird. Weird spot to be in.
What's it called?
Petersham.
Never fucking heard of it in my life.
No one has. It has a population of under 1,200.
It sounds like a bunch of leprechauns live there.
Petersham.
Petersham. I wasn't even close.
They
to
have
what
a
I
museum
wanted.
there.
The Petersham Museum?
Yeah.
That's where they keep all the leprechauns.
History of Petersham.
Damn, they chase the snakes out of Petersham.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
So I was in Petersham all week.
No.
Leading up to it.
That sounds awful.
And I planned, knowing this a week or two prior, I planned my thing. I was like, okay, what I'm gonna do is we have a full schedule these first 3 days. I'm gonna make it so we do half a Friday schedule on Wednesday and Thursday, I'm gonna get my rental at Logan at the airport.
Okay.
Boston's airport, Logan Airport.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of the rental car place around here where I normally go, because that way I can get the rental car, drive out. You have to schedule on Friday, drive back in, return the car, get on my flight at 3:00 in the afternoon, get at Smash Camp at 10.
West time.
Yeah,
West Coast time.
10 p.m. West Coast
That's annoying
time.
and shitty. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a long fucking trip.
That sounds awful.
I did have a layover both ways because you can't just fly to Oregon directly.
Why would you be able to? That'd be crazy.
No. It cost me at least $1,200.
Oh, for both ways.
Both ways. Yeah.
Okay.
The whole trip was $1,200, I think, around there. Because I had to reschedule a flight because I didn't realize that Smash Camp on Sunday ended so early. So my original flight was going to be at midnight on Sunday.
That's not how it goes because they kicked you out midday on Sunday,
midday,
right?
Yeah. That was when they said, they said 10 a.m. is when you have to be out of there.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool. I want to be back in my house at a reasonable time. Looking for flights. There's a 6 a.m. flight, and I go, well, if I stay up all night, I can make that. So I booked that flight. I'm like, you know what, whatever, we'll get there, whatever. My plan works out.
Nice.
Leave Petersham, drive back, no problem. Get on my flight. I get to have lunch beforehand. Get on my flight. Get over there. Watch some great movies.
Hit me with the movies that you fucking. You're a big movie lover, but specifically when you're on airplanes.
Yes,
you do most of your movie watching on airplanes, I think.
That is not an exaggeration.
Yeah, that's just
100%.
true. Yeah.
I watched This Is the End again.
I like that movie.
I don't.
Did you not like it?
I don't like
Maybe
that movie.
I watched it in high school, and that's definitely the target demographic is high school boys that are like, oh, penis and dicks. I remember he calls Cinnamon Toast Crunch CT Crunch, and I thought that's funny.
No,
I think that's really good.
There was some great jokes in it. Just the overall thing of it is like, what? It's just,
Celebrities.
It's so self-indulgent.
Yeah, of course it is.
So, still good, still fine. I watched Wedding Crashers again.
Never seen Wedding Crashers in my life.
What? Oh my god, it's a major classic. We're always.
I should watch it, shouldn't I?
We're always watching Wedding Crashers.
Fucking. I remember at. I think the Mango or maybe a Genesis. You were with the Mango Goons, and I busted down your door one morning, and you were all like having a slumber party watching Wedding Crashers.
Yeah,
and it was
that
very
regularly
funny.
happens.
Yeah, it was like you and Shab, and you're like doing this, and you're kicking your legs up on the bed.
It's funny. Also some not so great jokes too, but that's just old media. What are you gonna do? And then what else did I watch on the plane there?
Kick this shit over.
The other one I remember watching that was really big was I watched Rush Hour for the first time.
How'd you like Rush Hour?
I loved Rush Hour.
Rush Hour was a classic.
Rush Hour was super good.
Yeah.
I would put it on being like, well, we'll see if I enjoy it. It might be too old. No, man, that shit was fucking fire.
You're a big comedy on the plane guy.
Oh yeah. Well, thanks for reminding me. I also watched Bill Burr's new special.
How was that? Was it funny?
It was good. I took one in engineering school. We take very few humanities.
I remember this. Yeah, keep going.
So I took a comedy course,
Which means you're the funniest person ever.
a comedy comedy history course, and I think Bill Burr is really good at comedy because he makes you a little bit uncomfortable. Like
it's all about breaking down those boundaries,
exactly.
right?
His jokes are like, hey, how far can I push you?
Something.
It's not always going to be like laughing at some side or whatever. It's like, hey, I have this thought, and this is like kind of in your realm, but also like it pushes you a little bit. So I really enjoyed it. He had a great abortion joke.
Nice.
Which basically hinged on the idea of like, listen, I'm pro-choice, I'm with you, but here's where it gets weird. I do think you're killing a baby, and that's fine.
That's okay.
That's okay.
I see. So it's got that edge to it.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, that's a really good like nuanced joke about like, hey, no, I think they're right. I think there's no problem killing a baby. Kill some babies.
Kill some babies. Have a fucking baby murdering spree.
It's the woman's right to kill a baby. You were to kill a baby like 24 months after you can kill a baby.
That's why one of the jokes in my famous tight five is about me getting an over the pants hand job in high school while playing bananagrams.
And that's like pushing the edge. You think that's like
it's like high schoolers is weird.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, so I show up.
Great hand job.
One of the
didn't bust.
Top.
No busting.
Great hand job didn't bust.
Well, we were surrounded by friends, and I didn't want to bust in front of friends.
Okay.
And so I kind of was like, You know when a cat gets too close to food?
Did you say stop?
I was like, hey. I brushed it off.
Hey, whoa.
Get that shit off your shoulder. It was my penis.
You told her like, hey, like, I really.
I didn't say anything.
No,
afterwards.
You're like, hey, that was awesome.
I should have, but I didn't. Here's what happened though, is because I was in
no words.
So
just she's yanking and pulling.
This was in a hotel on a drama club trip because you know how horny drama club people are.
This is a movie theater.
No, dude.
A movie theater in a no. You were in a hotel.
I was in a hotel room.
Oh,
under the covers, surrounded by friends and family.
I've heard the story a million times.
I think because Patty has a movie theater sex story.
Oh, okay.
I don't though.
He does.
But so I had to leave. I can't believe. I'm sorry if I jacked your swag.
No, I'm jacking something.
Well, I was getting jacked. Over the pants, by the way. Still good. Not as good as it could have been, obviously, if there was some skin on skin contact. It was just well. The thing is when I
it's a half hand, right? It's a half hand.
Kind of. You can't really do that unless
really go around.
Well, maybe you can't. Fuck. But by the time we got the boot so we could all go to sleep, I was in the ladies like hotel room.
Oh, ladies man Mike.
And so I was like, hey ladies, it's been fun. I got to get out of here. Still fucking rocking I'm at like 3/4 mast, I'll say. And
you always are.
And so I have to do the hide the boner, like to hobble out of the room so none of the other girls can see me with my boner. And I did a pretty bad job because there was some giggling.
I was gonna say, do you think they laughed after you left?
Oh, they laughed while I left. And then I went back to my room and slept like a baby because I got an over the pants hand job that didn't complete.
You finished the job?
Ate a lot of M&Ms too. Didn't finish it. No, I was sleeping with my friends. Not sexually.
You were like, man, that movie was. Oh,
I had to go to the
shower.
To the shower. Squeeze it out. Squeeze the lemon. No.
Cavelemon.
Put her ear. Nice. But anyway, how was Smash Camp Newlands?
So what happened was that one of the many great points about Smash Camp Newlands is that they had organized shuttles for your way there. So there's no Uber cost there.
That's awesome.
Me and a fellow cabin mate, Nicholas M. Whittier, so NMW.
You remember NMW?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We both
brings me back.
We got our own private shuttle from one of the TOs of Smash Camp who drove us out. I forget his name now.
How far was it, I should say?
Like half an hour.
That's not bad.
No, so he drove us out to the camp. It was great. One thing that I learned going to Smash Camp was and kind of maybe a little bit of one of the more the negative sides of it. It depends on how you view it. Not a lot of service at Smash Camp. In fact, basically,
like
Smash Camp.
You doing one of these,
and to no avail. Like
That's
Greg,
tough.
Like Greg Turbo was in front of the cafeteria saying, "I heard you can get some service here," and he was holding his phone up. Like it was not worth trying most of the time. So my initial thought on this is, oh, that's a bummer. Second thought is, part of my plan to get home at 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning.
Oh, it's getting an Uber.
It's getting an Uber.
Because
no one's gonna want to drive me that early.
No.
Rightfully so.
Of course not.
So,
I certainly wouldn't.
And then there's talks about the shuttles going back to the airport, and Connor's like, man, I could drive you, but like you should change your shitty flight. And like, Connor, I'm East Coast. I just want to get home like before 6. It'd be nice. Like I'm keeping my flight. Like fuck you.
Where were your layovers, by the way?
On the way there, it was North Carolina. On the way back, it was
Phoenix. I'm guessing Phoenix.
It was in Texas. I don't know if it was Phoenix or Austin.
Phoenix is
or
in
Dallas.
Arizona, so.
No, not Phoenix, Arizona.
There's 2 Phoenixes?
Phoenix, Texas, isn't there? No,
I don't think so.
I don't think so. No, so it was not Phoenix.
We're East Coast. Go team.
Yeah.
Can I say, you switched up on me.
What?
A little wine drinker now.
Well, today's wine night.
It's Thursday wine night? Is that what you do now?
No.
You made that up now.
It's tonight. Tonight is wine night.
Oh, specifically tonight.
Tonight is wine night.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I have tomorrow off, so I'm drinking wine.
Is there a wine night in the rest of the year, or is this the only one?
I can do more. I just bought a bottle a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, you know what? It's been sitting there. I'm not gonna save that for the party. So it's fucking.
We should start a show with wine where we talk about things. Called Wine About It.
Oh, Twitch drama fun.
And we'll have. Anyway, here's what I was gonna ask. Here's what I'm most excited to ask you about this.
Can I close one thing real quick?
Oh yeah, of course. I'm sorry.
I learned that I would need to get my own ride back.
Mm-hmm.
I scheduled an Uber.
So how'd you schedule the Uber?
You can schedule Ubers. I went when I was flying on my layover.
On your way over.
Yeah.
Okay.
I literally took the address on Smash Camp, put it there, put the Portland airport there, and then said, okay, 4:00.
Goddamn.
I will be out there, thinking that when 4:00 comes, I'm not gonna have internet. There's no way to tell if they cancel me or not. All I know is I have to be there out there at 4, waving my hand, and someone might come and get me.
And it worked?
We'll get there.
Okay. That's for the viewers at home.
So that was our plan. That's the plan going into it. I'm like, whatever, it doesn't matter. You know, I'm here for the ride. I'm here for 30 hours. Let's go for 30 hours. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's rock and roll. We get to the camp, and Michael, it's just friends all over.
That's great.
It's a little rain. It's a little drizzly, but underneath the trees,
It'll be.
You can't get much. It's pitch black. It's fucking 10 o'clock at night. I walk into my cabin. My cabin's got the fucking damn Hobbit door. I don't know if I showed you or you saw.
Does it have really like a really small little boy door for little boys to get into?
It's got a normal door for normal boys, and then it's a fun little Hobbit door for Hobbit men.
Oh, so there's Hobbit men that are allowed at this camp. That's kind of too bad. That's cute.
That is a door.
That's cool. That's your cabin?
That's our cabin.
That's a nice looking cabin.
Yeah, it was really big, and the heating was way better. It was.
I was gonna say, how was the interior
keyboard?
How was the I thought something just like.
What was that noise?
What was that? That was gross.
Yeah, we're still recording.
Sounded like goop came out of your keyboard, like your keyboard goop. How was the cabin interior and or sleeping situation compared to?
It was very
OG Smash Camp.
It was very good. I would say the whole camping experience was net better in general than Smash Camp. I can show you this as an interior shot. You can describe it maybe to the.
So viewers at home, what we see here is a wonderful looking cabin.
Mm.
All the beds seem to be lined up against a singular wall.
There's two. So I'm on one take.
Got you. So they're on
photo.
both. They're on like say a far and a near side. Yeah, you have a bench. It looks spacious, which is cool. Very spacious. Yes.
There was lots of wrestling going on in the middle of the cabin.
Oh, this makes sense for what may come later.
Yeah.
I don't see a bathroom, so you guys probably peed in each other's mouths.
No. There's a bathroom.
Okay.
No shower, but there was a bathroom.
Oh, no shower. Were there communal showers? I'm guessing.
Communal showers, but no one used them.
Nope, no one showered. Well, I guess it was a one day.
No one showered. Yeah, it's one day.
Yeah, also Smash Brothers. This guy seems like he's peddling a drug or sorts, and this guy's getting assaulted. There's a tiny little melee setup.
Yep. That's our TV
and a lot of booze.
Yeah,
and it looks good.
It was fun. So it had a central heating in the whole place, vents everywhere. It was very warm. That was our little zone.
The zone.
Our little
called the zone.
Yeah, it was fun.
Get in the zone, auto zone.
So that was Friday night, and we stayed up till probably like 3 maybe.
Who'd you room with? Hit me names.
Me going in here. I'm looking for my guys. My tall bunch of bros.
So I'm thinking Stewed. I can't say his full thing.
Stewed's tag name. Change it. Stewed.
It's just Stewed?
It's just
Thank
Stewed.
the Lord.
Stewed.
Ringler.
Mm-hmm. Trey the Trash Man.
Trey was there.
LaJoy.
Yes.
Seth loves to talk.
Oh, Seth was there. I miss
there.
Seth. Fuck.
Seth was there too.
That's nice.
That was like the main, and then Common Enemy was also there. Allston.
Oh.
Yes. Those were the main people who I was like rooming with essentially. Two of Seth's friends were there, who were cool, and NWN joined a little bit later in the cabin. Fiction was supposed to be there. You were supposed to be there.
Yep.
Patty was supposed to be there. Yep. My brother was supposed to be there.
Yep.
All these
I forgot about Zach. All
these people did not end up going.
Sorry. Oh, the one that's closest to you.
Yes. The cabin was still called the Allston Melee Cabin. I found a Sharpie on my way in, and I was like, oh, this will obviously be useful later. And then I realized why it was useful, because I put quotations around Allston Melee.
Oh, yes.
On our sign.
You're a one-man show.
That's like, it's the Allston Melee Cabin. It's just, I'm Allston Melee.
You're like if all the other Harlem Globetrotters died, and then you went around kind of doing little performances
I'm the
for
Harlem
school.
Globetrotter.
It's me, Harlem Globetrotters.
What's up? I'm trying to globetrot. Trot. Anyway.
So, night one.
It's very like chill. We're drinking lots of beer. Everyone happened to get beer before I got there, so I had plenty to drink. Ringler has already shot an episode of his podcast, the non-sexual roleplay podcast.
Yes, I'm excited for this.
Yes.
Do you know who was on it?
I forget who was on it.
Fuck.
Not me at that point.
That's okay.
So there's talks about it. Ringler's talking to me. He's like, you gotta get on the podcast, Ryan. It's like an hour or two after I got in there. He's like, Ryan, you gotta get on the podcast. You'll be great on it. Only thing is, you're just too drunk for me right now. You're too drunk. I'm like, Ringler, this is my second beer.
And I'm just fine.
And he's like, okay, I'm too drunk for it. I can't do it. That same night we played the Pokemon game.
Oh, that's a good game. Have we talked about the Pokemon game before on stream?
I don't know. Can you explain it?
So the Pokemon game is something that me, you, and Patty invented at Majors.
I don't know.
I think Patty invented it.
But it sounds
I think it's a Patty original because it's pretty stupid. But here's what the Pokemon game is it's not Pokemon, like the one that you play, the video game.
No.
None of those. Shouts to the new dog thing.
Not one.
Not really into it at all.
I like the new dog thing.
Do you?
Yeah.
Fucking lame, I think. These new Pokemon, Ryan, I'm a fucking...
I like them all.
I'm a boomer now. I hate all of these new ones. Them. I hate the frog because I learned about its horrible secret.
What's that?
It's that these aren't the eyes. They should be the eyes.
Oh. That's whatever.
It just looks better. Here's what it should be.
It looks the same. It just...
No, but like I hate it now.
Oh, okay.
So these are fake eyes, and then the one that makes a little smiley face, those are the real eyes.
Okay.
It'd be much better. It'd be much better.
If you watch better, right?
If these were the real eyes like they look like, and these little ones were like kind of like, you know how caterpillars have little faces on the back of them so birds don't eat them?
Yeah.
It'd be like that.
Okay, I think the design's still fine.
Sucks and I hate it.
I don't like him either that much.
I like Wiggler. Wiglet, my bad.
Wiglet?
Wiggler's a Mario enemy.
Wiglet is good. We are Team Wiglet now.
You are?
Yeah.
What happened? What
happened?
I
had a poll and my audience my audience corrected me. And I'm now
you're with it.
I'm now proud team that thing.
Do you know? Well, I think we agree with it is easiest. Oh my God, is there a gas leak in the basement? Fucking what is easy?
He's still
easily
still having a hard time.
The best Pokemon is Faragiraf.
Yes,
that one. I need to stand up for a sec. Anyway, we like Faragiraf. That's the one we like.
All right,
is that the best one? Do you like that one?
Yes,
I think that is the best.
He's on the team.
Oh, easily.
Or she.
Depends.
I'll
be fucking damned before I let a female Pokemon on my team.
Giraffes can be girls. I'll allow it.
Is that true?
What?
So yeah, let's keep going. What? So Ringler drunk podcast said, I'm drunk Ringler.
Wheat
was there.
Give me that wheat is there.
I like wheat.
In the cat. Not let's staying with us, but he's at Smash Camp hanging out. We play the Pokemon game.
Oh yeah. So wait, I didn't even fucking describe what the Pokemon game is.
Yeah, it was a Pokemon game.
This is gonna be a nightmare to cut. All right, you'll figure it out. So the Pokemon game, for those at home, is a game invented by Patty, where we play this at Majors all the time, by the way.
Yes.
He'll think of a Pokemon, and he'll tell you which generation it's from, and it's up to the other two participants, usually me and Ryan, to guess which Pokemon it is.
Yes, there is,
and that's literally it.
There's no hints.
Nope. Well, no, there's no hints.
There really is no hints.
There's no hints.
Unless you're down bad, there's no hints.
No.
And there's no incredible skill to it. There have been multiple first tries.
I am somehow the GOAT of this fucking game, I'd like to say.
How many first tries do you have?
Oh, so many. Like upwards of 4.
No, sir.
I'm not even joking.
Wow, Patty's easy. I have like 2, I think.
That's pretty good. I think I gave you one time. Not give you, but like you got one off of me.
Yeah, I think I got one off.
Yeah, because whenever you win the Pokemon game, it's now you're the Pokemon master.
Yeah, you get to pick one.
You get to pick one.
Yeah.
The problem with playing with Patty is that Patty stopped playing at Gen 3, so you can really only do those.
Me and Mike would love to do 4 or 5.
Or even 6.
Even 6. I mean, 7, no.
No shit. Well, that'd be funny though, wouldn't it?
7 would be hard.
It would be hard.
Because you just think of one no one would think
Tortuga of. Or whatever.
Isn't that 5?
I'm thinking Turtonator. My bad. So, yeah, you guys play the Pokemon game? Keep going. Give me that Wheat.
Wheat was the master.
He was a master?
We let Wheat do the only round.
Oh, okay.
Gen 1.
Oh, so easy.
Took us fucking forever.
I can't. Well, this isn't good podcasting. It's me guessing. So who was it?
Can you give 3 guesses?
Oh, sure.
No line. If you hit the line, you're right.
Okay. Lickitung.
No.
Shit. Now I really want to think about it, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna rip him.
Okay.
Persian.
Nope.
Tangela.
No. Great guesses.
Okay.
They love whenever they hated when I say great guess.
great guess is the best because it's like as equal as a chance as anything else.
It was like, you're gonna say great guess because you didn't think of it. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good guess. What was it? Tell me.
It was Rapidash.
That's good.
That's a good pick. I think good pick.
Rapidash is a good pick because nobody gives a fuck about Rapidash.
No.
It's a bad Pokemon.
So we played that either that night or the morning after. It doesn't matter. And I happened to come upon some shrooms, which is fun.
You happened to come up. You forged them.
Yeah, I have the forged.
You found. You had your little book out. And
Yeah.
You said these ones are good for getting me high.
Yeah, and so I enjoyed some of that, walking around a little bit, enjoying the rain pitter patter, chilling out. One of the last ones asleep, but it happens. What I did for sleeping too, so I brought my sleep sack, as you know.
You would love your sleep sack.
Love my sleep sack, especially for Smash Camps. Need that. So your own little comfy little sleeping bag to those that know.
And you can put your foot out of it in case you have menopause or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not this time though. Kept the foot in.
Okay. No pregnancies.
But our cabin wasn't completely full, so we had some spare mattresses. So before I went to bed, I actually put a second mattress on top of my own mattress. And then I got on my little sack and I slept between 2 mattresses. When your friend forgets to give you a pillow or a sleepover, I did that to myself. I was very cozy.
I believe it.
I slept very well.
Sounds like it's like a weighted blanket.
Exactly, but it's a mattress.
But it's a whole mattress.
Yeah.
I thought because you have this thing where whenever you do king bed, or what do you call it? Mega bed.
Mega bed. Well, now it's a king.
Yes. But you used to do mega bed.
Yes.
Because you used to be a
cop.
A college cop.
Yeah.
An RA.
Yep.
And you usually had a
cool
room.
one.
You'd have a room. I burped in the mic. I bet you guys love that. You used to have a room, and usually there'd be nobody in that room because you're an RA and you're special. Mm-hmm. Or you just got lucky. I don't fucking know.
No, it's because, you're in your own room.
Okay, cool. And so there'd be an extra mattress.
Yep. And
you just put them together and make a big one. And it'd be mega bed. Here's my question, because this would drive me crazy with mega bed. Did anything ever get into the gap?
No, because I had
you're a mattress pad.
I still have a king size mattress pad. Okay. So
he's so smart.
It all gets filled in.
Are 2 twins a king?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Or it was 2 full twins.
Oh, maybe it's 2 fulls then. Yeah,
2 fulls.
A king. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so mega bed. So you made your own. You did like a little Ryan sandwich.
I did.
A little ice cream sandwich boy.
I was the filling.
You were the delicious filling.
Yeah. I said above stewed. I top stewed.
Oh, you topped him. So you got the mattress all the way up?
Oh, the top bunk, yeah.
How does it not roll off or some shit?
A little safety roll.
Oh, cool. Good. Good.
It's for kids, so they don't want to roll off.
That's great. I'm sure. So these mattresses must have been rather thin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So the next morning, because it's a pretty I'm there. We're awake for 4 or 5 hours when I get there. It's day 0. It's all chill.
Yep. Night 0 even.
Night 0. So we go and then we wake up the next morning, and I'm gonna send this to TK and we'll see if we can get it into the episode itself.
Okay.
But this is what I
wake up to.
Yes. You put this to your ear. You can see the picture of it as well.
That does not look comfortable.
That's
Ringler.
That's Ringler wearing 2 pairs of pants.
A flannel, it looks like.
Yep.
No blanket.
No blanket. On top of his phone, which is vibrating and alarming.
Yes.
And it's that way for an hour. Until...
Nobody got up and did anything about it?
Well, Allston commented me, was like, hey, Ryan, can you go wake him up and tell him to fuck off? And I was like, Allston, I don't have a problem with this. You go.
That's crazy.
If you have a problem with it, you go fucking wake him up.
Okay.
I'm getting dressed to leave. I'm leaving. I'm not fucking.
Damn.
I'm up and at him.
Okay.
Austin would stay in bed till 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like, we have free breakfast to get to. I'm getting the breakfast. Which, by the way, was fucking lovely.
Yeah, you're telling me that the dishes were delicious.
Dude, there was fucking hot breakfast, eggs, sausage, French toast,
Bacon?
syrup. No bacon.
What the
They ate sausage.
I guess that is a meat product.
We all sit around. We're all eating our food.
You go, ha! And you
Like-
you slam the table.
They're making announcements about camp stuff. It's fucking good. It's awesome. Big old camp. Get to see everybody.
Good old honking camp.
Yeah. Walk over to the venue because venue's opening up. It's getting time for some friendlies.
How big is this venue?
It's a good size.
Is
It's
it
fine.
bigger than the one at OG?
Around the same size.
Okay.
I'd say. Except for
good size.
this one. This one has TVs in the middle of the room, not on the side.
On the sides. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you prefer that?
Yeah.
Good.
I
I think
so.
I do too.
Yeah. And the old one,
How do you watch things on stream then?
there's a stream set up far back, but like instead of like a bunch of benches in the middle of it,
Yeah.
there's TVs in the middle of it, and there's like not much seating room along the TVs.
So you just, if you want to look at the stream, you have to be on the side of the thing, just looking.
Well,
at
if you look at the stream, you go to the front where
it's just
there
all
are
at the front.
benches.
Okay.
It's just not benches the whole way back, like it was in Arizona.
Yeah.
The other thing that was really cool that they did for all the people, whereas all the cabins had their own little sheets that you got when you check in. So it has a map of the whole camp.
That's cute.
Which was like we were in Rotary, which has its own little like circle area. There's treetop, a bunch of different style cabins throughout. So my cabin's not the same kind of cabin you'd get if you go whatever. It's all different.
Gotcha. It's all different.
Yeah. And then on that was also all the members of your cabin and your pool times and what pool you're in.
That's really cute.
So you can say like, oh, that's very helpful. Also, if there's no internet. So if you didn't have that,
That's a good point. You wouldn't have any way of
you would have
knowing.
no idea.
Yeah.
You couldn't check. So like me and Stu had like all of our boxes filled out as we had melee pools, we had PM pools, and we had our commentary slots. All
You did comms?
I did comms.
Good for you.
So first up is melee. 11 a.m. I'm competing.
I don't know why I did that.
I play Puff versus Falcon player. Do pretty well, beat them, no problem. Play a Falco who had a bye round 1 by the name of Yeehaw Daniels on the Idaho PR.
Good job, yeah.
Some close games, but definitely figured out I couldn't deal with lasers and beat me 2-0.
Nice.
Okay. So
Sometimes that's how it goes.
Yeehaw Daniels, good games.
Yeehaw Daniels is a good tag.
I got whatever.
You got Yod.
Yeah, Yeehaw. That's
Yeah.
When you're beaten by a better player, you can't be too mad about it.
That's how it goes.
I was either gonna cheese him and win, or lose
By getting shot to death.
as I should, and that's what happened. Go to losers. Play this one guy. I didn't catch his tag because he already pissed me off rip.
Damn.
Because
This fucking guy. Is it the guy you told me about?
Because he came right up to me and said, "Hey, I need to borrow someone's box. My box is broken."
Fucking one of those words aren't in the Bible. I need to borrow someone's box because mine's broken.
Dude.
And then what did you say? You had to calibrate it and shit like that.
No, I was like, all right, man, go figure that out quick because we
playing it?
We got played to call. We got called to play, and
I'm ready because I have a controller.
I want to play. So and he looks around for a little bit. I'm like tapping my toes. I'm like, fucking this stupid fucking box player. If he comes back and beats me, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
And
using his friend's cheater box, he does not find his friend. He says, "I'll just play through it." And we're starting up. My start button doesn't work. His movements feel a little weird. I'm like, let's play, whatever. For a moment, I'm like, do you play DK? Do you play Falco? Like, what do you? Or are we going full hog in this guy?
you got to give him the puff.
I'm going full hog. Fuck you, stupid box player. I play Puff.
Okay, there you go.
I am win both the games. Say GGs. Get out of here. Maybe not his best showing. I don't know.
Say whatever. He has a controller that's fake and made up.
Sorry, champ. Not my problem.
Yeah.
Next round, I play a Marth player. I believe a TO. Shit in the Marth player. See you guys.
Get fucked.
We're now 3. We're now 3-1. And I go up to Jade, who's my TO for my pool.
Shout out Jade.
And I see Jade because we're doing paper brackets. Who am I playing next? And they point to the matchup, and I see because they abbreviated all the tags. I see weed, and I go, "Weed, my worst enemy."
Weed, you hate weed.
Oh, weed.
How you hate weed? I despise weed. All right, well, yeah.
It was weed lesbian, aka Rianne.
Oh, really?
Yes. So I faced an impasse. do I play Puff Zelda? Easily a Puff favored matchup,
But still obnoxious, I'm assuming.
but obnoxious.
Yes.
And one that I don't want to play.
No.
Or to bring up Mr. Bird.
The Boyd.
And see how I can do. Knowing that Rian has owned many of Falco.
Yes. This is like a lose-lose, I feel.
Yeah,
this sucks.
I'm not feeling confident about it. I'm like, Rian's cracked.
Rian is also cracked.
I have yet to play her. So
she does well at NGPs when she shows up.
She did very well. So I'm like, I'm not like throwing Invitational, but I'm like,
this could go.
The Puff, I'm sure she has some stuff against Puff that I don't have against Zelda. I might as well go with the Bird. So I end up going to Bird.
What's Zelda up tilt?
It's this. She waves.
Oh, it's just the wave?
She waves.
Because the smash is this, right?
Yeah,
and the magic happens?
Just a wave.
That sucks. I don't think I've ever seen that move before.
That's not that great.
All right, anyway.
But yeah, so Rian does beat me. 2-0. 2-0. I'm good. Close games again. I had much more fun playing the Falco Zelda than I would Puff Zelda.
Good.
It was fine.
Sense.
Said GG's, no problem. Best luck in bracket. She would go on to get 17th of the tournament.
Woo!
So, she's good. Just kind of an unfortunate bracket.
That'll happen.
Melee. I go back to the cabin. I'm taking my shots. I'm feeding this bottle of vodka. I'm drinking my PBRs. I'm like, hell yeah, okay, let's go. We got PM next, baby.
I didn't know you. I forgot you entered PM.
I go on stream for PM. My first match of PM since Smash Game Arizona.
You're playing the Red Charizard, I'd assume.
No. DDD.
You're on DDD.
I'm on DDD.
You're trying to win.
Well, I mean, DDD's my guy.
I know he's your guy.
With DDD. So I play against a Falco player. Very tight set. I believe it was game 3. Or it was close game 2. I don't know, whatever. Doesn't matter. Good games. I think it was game 3. With good games.
Who won? Did you win?
I didn't lose.
Okay.
I lost.
Okay.
It was Falco was a lot for DDD for sure.
I'm sure. You're a big fat guy.
But I had some good, some good stocks. Whatever. It was, I haven't played the game since fucking last Smash Camp. Go to losers. I play go Billet. I want to say Billet. Billet. My co-commentator Billet for Melee.
You commentated with Billet?
Yeah,
that's nice.
So we would play we played PM before we even commentated.
Okay.
We were just fun.
Did you know you were commentating together?
Yeah. I was like, oh shit, you're Billet.
That's Billet.
Like, good to meet you. He's a NorCal guy, Puff player like I am.
Oh, okay.
Funnily enough, had the same exact melee bracket I did. Lost, went 3-2, lost to Yeehaw Daniels, and lost to Rian.
Wait, how is that possible?
Lost to Rihanna winners, lost to
Yeehaw and okay. That's funny.
Funny as fuck.
That's very funny.
It's like, damn, what a world we live in, huh?
When you smother Yeehaw Daniels with a pillow.
Or some combination.
Stab him with a steak.
So I beat Billet.
Fuck Billet.
Who's never played PM, apparently. And I'm like, well...
Good on him for supporting.
I'm like, hey, after this, we'll play some Melee and actually, get acquainted or whatever. Yeah. And then I play some Donkey Kong player, and he owns me, and I'm like, all right, PM, done.
Historical, yeah.
Done. Get some lunch, do some more shots, go do my commentary.
How was that?
It was good. I mean, it's me and Billet. I don't know the guy. It was
so you had to kind of feel it out and perform.
It was fun.
Simultaneously.
I was just doing my thing. I was like, I had an agenda.
This is my shit.
My agenda was this. This was posted.
Let's see what does it say
on our walls. You can zoom in if you need your eyes.
So the Rotary Cabin has a sign.
Yep.
And at the top of the sign it says the 4-way test of things we think, say, or do.
Mm-hmm.
First, is it the truth? Second, is it fair to all concerned?
Yeah.
Third, will it build goodwill and better friendships? And fourth and final, will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Yeah.
So that's what you were thinking about while you were commentating.
I repeated this mantra multiple times.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It was a fun time. So
it sounded beneficial to all concerned.
That's me and Billet.
Shout out to Billet. He looks like he's having a fun time. Got a kind of a lay on for some reason. I don't know.
Laid up.
Yeah.
You got laid.
Good job.
During the event, I showed you earlier today, but we had the he they cowboy ditto.
Yep, that's Ringler against who's that?
Brown dogs are cool 42.
Who won, I wonder?
I believe Ringler won that
probably
one.
Ringler, yeah. If I had to guess.
But Ringler Mike would not win them all. Not win them all, Mr. Ringler would. Which led us to destroying his controller piece by piece, trying to rip it apart with our bare hands.
He destroyed his controller?
Oh, yeah.
Why? I think I saw this. He made a Twitter thing.
Yeah, this one.
Oh yeah, he was drinking off of it, which actually worked. It looked like it was working. It was pretty good. He looks so happy.
I'm so. Oh, dude!
My controller!
Dude, that's my controller! Oh, there's so much in my eyes.
It's just like the tears he's
They're
throwing.
pissing off.
Dude,
TK, play that too.
I'll send you all of us, TK. But yeah, so we had a kind of an Olympics of trying to destroy Ringler's very expensive controller that just the other day he said was like cracked and amazing.
So why? Because Ringler? Because he's Ringler?
Yeah.
Okay.
He lost and he was like, fuck this controller. And Allston the whole time was like, I'll buy that for you from like $100. Like, I'll buy it from you. You don't have to destroy it. And Ringler's like, no. And he's like,
What does Ringler do?
what?
What does he do?
He streams.
Is that what he does?
I don't know, man. I don't ask these questions.
I don't either. I think it's better not to know.
Ringler has a podcast. I know that
I
much.
know that much too. I'm excited to hear it.
I'm very pumped for that.
All right. So you blow up Ringler's controller with dynamite, and then you cause an avalanche, and you guys have to run away from the avalanche, and then you all we're safe, and then you have some more fun. What's next on the agenda?
We had a problem with this Smash Camp where especially we went to, we didn't have a lot of food. We had a lot of alcohol.
Correct.
This one we had way too much food and not enough alcohol.
Famously, at the last Smash Camp, you ate a sandwich that was hot dog bun, I think, beef jerky, bell pepper, but with like the seeds and stuff,
I mean,
and mustard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds awful. It sounds like what a pioneer would. It's like salt pork.
I was kind of a pioneer in a way.
Yeah, one of the ones that dies, like with Lewis. Lewis and Clark.
It was good, all right?
I bet it wasn't. In fact, I had a bite and it sucked.
You didn't have a bite.
You gave me a bite.
I'm sure I did.
You drunk motherfucker. Anyway, so you had enough. You had a bounty of food.
Not a lot of alcohol though.
Not a lot of booze.
So we went through it pretty quick, and we were hurting for beers later on, but we're not gonna go like in this town and get more alcohol. Like fuck that.
No, that sounds awful and bad.
So we make it through. We're drinking. We're clowning around. It's getting dark. The finals are happening. None of us fucking care or whatever. We're just kind of doing.
When's the tournament?
Thing.
Fat Goku.
Fat Goku wins the tournament. Let's go, Fat Goku dub. All about that. There's a cool campfire outside. People making popcorn.
Oh, that's
s'mores. Cute. After the event, there's a big promise of a huge bonfire in the back towards the beach.
Bonfire.
Way back down.
That's cool.
Let me show you this little.
Oh, you guys look like you're dancing around doing a seance.
Oh, there was live music. Like, got a guitar.
That's awesome.
It was a fun little time down at the beach there. Everyone was hanging out, drinking, smoking, shirtless fighting.
I saw that.
Yeah, that was
some wrestling was going down.
That's
fun. Cute.
I was Ringler's little wrangler. I was like, Ringler, come on,
Ringler's
buddy.
little wrangler.
Come on, buddy, we gotta get going. He's like, I gotta get these guys. Like, Ringler didn't win a single fight. It was crazy. And I'm talking to these guys from Corvallis Melee.
Oh, you're telling me about this.
A town outside of Portland, about an hour and a half away.
Mm-hmm.
Who are super hyped on their community and stuff, and I was bonding with them, hanging out. They were good dudes, cool guys. Shout out to Corvallis Melee.
Cool guy.
See you on the up. This one.
No. I was just doing. You said see me on the up, so I pointed up.
You pointed up.
Yeah,
that's nice.
I went up. TK, cut that.
No, keep that.
Cut that, TK.
No. But the thing was during the campfire, they're like, "Hey, we need volunteers to grab more wood." And I'm like, I volunteer, let's go.
And you went.
So we all go and go grab some more wood with the guy, and then I'm like, hey, so we're bringing it back, we're bringing back our stacks, and he's like, and I'm like, oh, where are we bringing? Who's taking care of this? Who should I bring this to? And he goes, oh, just go see Ian. Ian's in charge of the fire. And I'm like, Ian, who's Ian? He goes, I'm Ian, big tall guy. I'm like, Stewed, and it freaking Stewed, dude. It's just our, it's
Of
our,
course he is. Fucking
it's
lumberjack.
our damn fucking.
Oh, that was awful. You did a very bad job.
You split it. No. You'll see. You'll see.
Let's go, Stu. Fuck up that word.
Dude.
Or maybe not. He
TK, play that one too.
after that video, he rips it apart with his hands.
Oh, like Captain America in Age of Ultron.
Winter Soldier.
It's Age of Ultron. I fucking
Whatever.
know, okay, man? Jesus fucking Christ. Trying to guess me on some shit. Fuck you.
But yeah, so he was in charge of fire. It was cool. It was a nice little time. It was a good
It
little
looked
time.
like it was a lot of
Hanging out.
fun.
Everyone's up pretty late. We're all doing our things, hanging out, good tournament, big hangs.
No bears?
Very true. No bears.
No
at
wolves.
all. I stay up till
Crack a moo?
a crack of moo. It's like 3:30 or whatever.
You scheduled a thing for 4, if I remember correctly.
Yep, I'm ready to go. I am let's skip ahead a little bit here. After the bracket was wrapping up, I was like, "Hey Connor, there must be like a crumb of Wi-Fi I can get on, because if I don't miss my Uber,
It's fucked.
I'm gonna bug you for a ride.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure I can get a secret Wi-Fi, get you. So I got secret Wi-Fi, and I was able to make sure my Uber's coming and stuff like that. So I walk over, I see it's around there. I lose signal because I'm walking away from the Wi-Fi spots.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking around, I don't see a guy. It's kind of late. I check my phone again. I see that I'm just off where it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Down the street, I see headlights. I'm like, that must be the guy.
It's got to be the guy.
I start running, waving my hands. He's pulling up towards me. He stops. I look over. I'm like, Ryan? He's like, yeah, come on in.
Yay!
And then the whole ride back, he's like, yeah, I was about to leave.
That's crazy.
I was about to go. You're super lucky. I was like, literally, it's been 5 minutes. I was like about to get out of here. I lost connection going here.
Oof.
Like I was like, I didn't know where to pick you up.
Middle of the goddamn the
Yeah.
woods.
So we get there, we make it back. Get on that. I skipped through the whole fucking like first flight home, first flight to Texas. Second one, I'm more awake. Eat some Cheez-Its. I watched The Bad Guys. Remember that movie?
Oh, the animated one?
Yeah,
How was that?
that was good.
Did you actually like it?
It was cute.
I bet it was cute. Yeah, it looked
was
cute.
cute.
Nice.
It was for babies, but it's
Why
okay.
that over anything else?
It was free on the plane.
Okay.
And I said, I'm not gonna watch the
What
movie.
airlines were you flying, Mr. Man?
It was American. American this time. American.
See, Hbox today put out
Tier list.
an airlines tier list.
And B sense for American. I'm with B.
Did you like
American.
the list overall?
Yeah.
You fly more than I do, so you
Yeah, I
know
like the
better.
list. It's fine.
It seemed right. Yeah.
I don't have any like Emirates experience, so
Yeah, none of the
I can't really speak to that. But Spirit's bad. United's pretty bad. Southwest is pretty bad. So
cool.
I like the list. I guess in general, any questions about Smash Camp?
Yeah, so you're telling me that they were a little tighter on the hootenannies and the
that's
hooting
right.
and the hollering
That's right.
overall, but it seems like you guys made up for it anyway. Like it was fine.
Yeah, it wasn't. I mean, the Smash Camp Arizona were just like extremely based in the sense that
You could just walk around with
you could just do whatever the fuck
like crack
you wanted.
cocaine.
Yeah. It
and
was
shoot up heroin, and it was all cool.
like that was like intense. That was insane. That's like one of the best events.
I had a fucking blast and a half, Ryan.
For degeneracy, like amazing.
That's a top 3
this-
tournament.
This was also very degenerate for sure. Just it's a little siloed. It's all They just didn't want. It's a YMCA camp. If you were smoking out in public and being like really loud about it, like that's not good. Can't do that.
Sure.
Like fuck that. 100%. Drinking in the cabin was super chill, super fine. Can't bring your beers to the venue. Once again, also
That's fine.
fine.
Who gives a hoot?
Nope. You have to wear a mask in the venue, same as Smash Camp. No big deal.
That's good. I'm glad they're enforcing it.
Yeah, like, it was. I still had the same degenerate time I would otherwise.
Nice.
The only difference was you just can't do it in the venue or like walk around for beer, which is like fine.
Did you miss me and Patty?
Yeah, I wish you guys would have came. I mean, I you had a good reason. Patty didn't, so fuck
Patty's reason was pretty shit.
fuck Patty. But that's that's neither here or there.
Your brother backed out too.
Yeah, but same thing as you. It's like oh, that's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to do that.
It's all because we planned poorly, I think, for the most part. Anyway,
I think the place will always be expensive there.
that's going to be a good point.
I think even if we bought them like months ahead,
We got to buy those
it would
Genesis
still
things.
be like $600. So, it's not
Schmur.
good. So Yeah, so the hootenanny, I mean, honestly, to me, was not a big deal. But also, I'm not a big like smoker usually when I'm at events.
No, you're not actually. Very much so not.
So I don't. You know, like, that was probably the most.
Why is that?
Upsetting. Smoking doesn't make me
you mellow.
very social.
I see.
You know, I usually like. I'll get crossfaded, but I need to be like pretty drunk before I smoke. Otherwise, I'm just gonna like get tired and like get anxious.
Here's a question for you.
Question.
So Smash Camp, the OG, had a little fun side event. Basketball. Did Newlands have anything side event related whatsoever?
There's no time for it.
Oh yeah, it was because it was a one day basically, right?
Yeah. There's just no time for it.
Just fucking play some Melee, eat a food, get out.
I think there was some maybe some weird cruise or doubles on Friday that I might have missed. But
no cabin cruise?
No cabin cruise. But for the most part, it was just a bracket. There was no time for anything more like that. I mean, if it was longer, I'm sure it would have been better. I'll give that right now. If it was a longer event, it would have been better.
You came from East Coast too, so like you had to fucking.
It was brutal.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of traveling.
It was a pretty brutal trip both ways, but I wanted to do it. So yeah, it's okay.
Yeah,
it's not their fault.
I'm glad you went.
I am too.
Glad you had that rep.
It was a good time.
Yep.
And yeah, Smash Camp.
Hell yeah.
Smash Camp Newlands. Good time. Thanks to TOs. Thanks.
Would you go again?
I would go again. I think I would go again. Probably more looking at making sure people I want to go are going with me, and if the price is more right.
Sure.
I think people more conscious about that kind of stuff. But my cabin was a lot of fun.
Awesome.
And if I had the same cabin again, like I'd run it again. Sure.
Day ones.
I guess my only complaint really would be I wish it was longer, which is more so just I had so much fun. I wish you could have had more fun.
Which how is that? It's not. That's a hard complaint. You know what
exactly.
I'm saying? Exactly.
That's
just wanted
fine.
more of it. Yeah, I mean, I kind of obviously I wish I went. I wish I had the luxury of the ability to go, but I put my eggs in a different basket. And hey, the first Smash Camp that I went to was the one that I went with you and Patty. Was that your first Smash Camp as well?
Yeah.
Same with Patty's.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Fucking great tournament. What a blast! I'm gonna go to that one for sure.
Definitely.
This upcoming year, if there is one, I'm assuming there will be. But yeah, it sounds good. It sounds good.
And also, it was way better on the sense that the commuting to the airport was not a big deal.
Exactly, because the last time when we went to the OG, it was
2 hours.
2 hours driving, right? And I was in the back with all my luggage buddies.
Oh my god,
it was a blast. We listened to the Beatles. Thanks, Jack.
Yeah,
because we kind of overtook that scenario.
But yeah, that was like I mean, but between the food, the dorm situation, and the drive, all of those were way better.
So just the comfortability of living was better at Newlands, which makes sense. Yeah, that.
But I really didn't find time for any like friendlies or anything. I was just so running around, always talking to people, just like having conversations, and just like forgetting to play.
Get the most out of things.
Forgetting to play a lot of Melee. I mean, my most is like meeting new people and like you know, exploring the scene. See who's looking their face when I say I'm from Boston. And then so I put the pieces together, and I'm like, "Yeah, it's me. Hi, what's up?"
I'm the guy.
Like, what's going on?
Yep.
I've traveled all the way here. I'm on commentary and stuff, and I'm doing this and doing that. But yeah, I mean, but the thing was also, which is very funny, was that between all of this, there's just so much bigger event going on.
Yep.
That we just had no idea. I didn't watch like any of it.
Fuck Connor. So you're telling me the way you described it is that this is the Ludwig Smash Invitational.
Yeah.
The most stacked like player for player tournament probably of all time.
Yeah.
People would argue and think that's actually just a fact. You guys, because you had no service, you're saying you were hearing about it like it was a telegram and the war was happening.
Yeah.
It's like my son died. He didn't even kiss a girl yet, and then it was just it was the fact that Mango got killed by Amsa.
Someone had service like for a moment and had to check the start GG and was like, "Oh, Amsa beat Mango 3-1." I'm like, "Oh no!"
And drink 2 fucking beers
now
or whatever.
Playing on BW and losers.
No, and he fucking
3-0.
smoked him. Great event. I think that everyone agrees it was a fucking exciting. It was just an amazing viewer experience.
Yeah.
It fucking ruled. The quad stream, which isn't a new thing, but they fucking perfected it, man. Mm-hmm. It was awesome being able to be like on one. So I 2 monitors because I wanted the main stream and I wanted the side stream. That stream having the 4 matches happening. I think every match was streamed. That was a thing, if I remember correctly. Holy shit. I could watch fucking Franz fucking null. I can watch fucking Joey. I don't know, fucking Aklo, whatever. And it was like, I get to see so much at the same time, and I'm not missing any of it. I won't miss anything if it happens. The commentary was a blast. It was a lot of fun. Special shout outs to fucking who was it? It was it was such a funny group. It was like Vish, Duan, Hugs, and somebody, and TK, like Breezy.
Yeah.
Fucking funny. Some of the funniest commentary I've ever. It was less commentary than it was just them.
A podcast.
It was a podcast, basically.
Podcast of the boys.
God, so good. Also, doing couch comm for an event like that is just necessary. It was just so good, so fucking good, Ryan.
Hell yeah. I got to watch some of the quad stream when I was on my flight over, on my layover. I got to tune in, and I was like, damn, this is fucking. Because I saw you tweet about it, and other people be like, "This is the future, hell yeah!" And it was super sick.
So sick. I hope they do that. I hope other orgs get like are have the ability to do something like that and then do it well.
Yeah, you should staff it right. Like that's the biggest thing. It is very intensive to get that all working correctly.
Did you hear who was like control master of the quad stream?
No,
Jake Spear.
Okay, I thought that was my guess. I didn't want
to. As far as I know, he was talking about it.
No, I think it was Shakespeare.
Which that guy rules. We love him, and he did a fucking fantastic job updating things on time. Nothing was ever like a question. It was great. The event itself, like I liked the event itself more than I liked the melee that was happening. Although there was some highlights.
Yep.
There's some good play. Obviously, all the top talent was there on both sides.
And did this get you more excited to play melee?
Dude,
is it a trigger? Cause,
yeah.
Because you were semi into it the week prior.
Because Big House got me in a good mood.
You got in a good mood. And then we had our fest,
and I was like, I lost to Art a bunch, and Art plays Marth, and I hate his guts, and I want to kill him with my big hands.
Yeah.
And then I was like, eh. But then while the invitation was happening, I'm watching on my computer. I have Slippy. I can just do some of this at the same time as like maybe there's a match that I'm not super interested in happening, or I can like look at both at the same time. Franz. Or I think it's Franz, not Franz.
I think it's Franz.
I think it's Franz too. Doc Mario Supreme. He had a fucking amazing Big House placing. He placed really well at this. He made final bracket.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
He top 16. Yeah.
Absurd shit. He's so good, Ryan. He's so good. He made me want to play Doc again. I've been having a blast playing Doc. We played some friendlies today. That was nice. I haven't played friendlies in a while.
No, that was good.
It was a lot of fun.
Did you see him that DeWan would challenge Polish after?
He's like, I can do that too.
I can beat you with God.
And then he said like he got 3-0'd.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't close, like double 3 stocked or some shit like that. Or triple 3 stocked. And then Franz was in the back the whole time telling DeWan what he was doing wrong. which is so fucking funny. DeWan was a treat that whole event.
Oh,
he was just doing DeWan.
I love him.
Blast. It was good. Even the fucking even the ultimate was fun to watch at some points. Cause,
was it? I didn't catch any of the ultimate.
Big D.
Yep, Ices.
Beat who? He beat both the Big House top 2 to get the final bracket.
Oh,
so he beat Light and Riddles.
Yeah.
And he beat. Did he beat? He beat not Leo. Tweak maybe. He beat some fucking crazy. He got another crazy win. Oh, with Ice Climbers. The way you play Ice Climbers in that game is really funny because you just side B a lot and you hit him with the side B. Fun, good shit.
It's funny.
I wish the melee results were more to my taste because I have a bias.
Mango.
Just mango, and
out to a box player, Yoshi and Ice Climbers.
Oh my god.
Were his losses.
That's disgusting. I love Slug. Slug would be fucking great. I wish he beat Hbox.
Sick. Oh, man.
So close. Mango got FD'd. Got FD'd on FOD.
Hey, we can't freeze it, Mike. We got to keep it the way
it's
it
true.
is.
You got to be. It's a great stage. I love it.
No problems.
No problems with it at all.
That was fine. That was fair.
Fair and cool.
Fair and balanced.
No, you got outplayed. Fucking,
That's the opposite commentators like, it's FD now. It's like, guys, there's still a very good top platform. Like,
yeah. Get up there.
What you should be doing there, let me give you a little hand here, Mango, is you just jump up there and you wait it out. You say, no, the platform's gonna rise later. I'm not fucking going down there. You can come up air me, and I'll crash into bear you or something.
You know as well as I do that would never ever happen though.
No. But if you want to avoid, you have a.
If you don't want to lose to Sopo, if you don't even think about losing to Sopo.
I'm not even critiquing Mango here. It's mostly the commentators being like, it's FD now. It's not FD. It's a top platform. Mm-hmm. That's the opposite of FD.
I think the point was though, Ryan. Maybe I don't even remember it, but they were saying it was FD after he had the after Slug had the advantage already.
I think they said before.
Okay, you're probably right then.
But I know what you mean.
Whatever. Mango kind of got fucked up, but he still made fucking. He got seventh.
No, he partied up too.
He partied up. He was drinking all fucking Saturday night or whatever, and then he
made 10K.
He destroyed Cody, like unceremoniously fucked him up.
Did you hear his John about how he played in top 8?
Yeah.
That Cody bummed him out so much.
Yeah.
That he was like, I don't want to win anymore.
That's so fucking funny. This is Cody's fault.
You made me feel so bad about myself.
Get fucked. Who else fucking did? And then there's some Leffen and Hbox BS. They said this on The Yard, I think, like today or yesterday's episode about the fucking invitation or on the page. But fucking there was, I think it was Aiden who was talking about like Hbox, Mango, and Leffen were being so cringe, and it took away from Zain being not cringe. And I thought it was just a funny way of
Zain
saying
was not being cringe.
He was not. He was the one who won, and he deserved it, and he did a great time. And Zain's always been like a very like good winner. Mm-hmm. Like he's like a type guy.
He was super pumped about it too.
Of course,
he was on coke, dude.
He also has been
excited.
Not so great. Well, he hasn't been getting his. He's
kind of bad right now.
He's so bad right now.
I mean, who did he lose to? This tournament.
Mango. It's my fucking dog, bro.
Hey, we stay farming Zain.
Do you want to talk about the Leffen dumb shit, or do you want to talk about any of the more specific stuff, or do you just want to? You didn't get to watch a lot of it because you got home, you had a date lined up, and you only really watched up to Mango Slug and Mango lost, and you're like, okay, and then you did
I was literally, which is good. I was really jumping into bed with my friend, and I peer over and I see Mango Slugs playing, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of bad timing. I would have watched this like fully, and I see it's game 5, and I'm like, oh, it's game 5, that's crazy.
You gotta watch that.
And then I'm like, I'll go wait for a second, and I look back and I see him getting up, and I'm like, oh, who won? And I zoom in with my eyes in the CRT,
enhance,
and I see 2 fucking little Eskimos doing jumping jacks. And I'm like, all right, and I go, one second, I gotta turn off the TV real quick. And I can't turn off the TV. Get that out of here. Which I honestly, for my night, way happy Mango lost.
Because you would have been like, and so there's actually 3 platforms on this one,
so the thing is that
and people do a thing called Dreamland clapping.
Me and Mango are kind of friends,
and I want to shoot him with a gun.
Yeah. So and
that's my friend. I call him fucking Mang.
I call him O.
I call him Osif.
But I did watch the VODs.
You VODed up as you should.
I watched top 8
as a Melee man,
as you should. Because I heard so many complaints about the commentary and people being cringe and all that.
The commentary I thought was really good. People were being cringe though.
People just are complaining about commentary
because people always fucking complain about the commentary.
It's not analytical, man. Fuck off.
The single greatest. I think I brought this up before, but this happened after we did the LCS commentary. Slime made the tweet, which was like, it's game 5, last stock. A fissure opens up in the venue. Fire and brimstone rise from the bottom. People are falling in. Twitch comment, why aren't they talking about the match? Or whatever. Like it's just good. Yeah, fucking shut the fuck up. I hate everyone.
Yeah.
I hate everyone.
There's nerds.
It's so fun. Let people have fun and tell stories and like talk about the match the way they want to fucking talk about the match.
Mango's
die.
Once again, we default to Mango's take here. Church of Mango. God bless. Amen.
Amen, baby.
He was saying that he's like, dude, I love the commentary for it because like you're telling me I can listen to a funny like Melee related podcast and I can watch Melee. Like if I want to focus on Melee, the Melee's right there.
Yep.
If I listen to the commentary's right there. Like I knew both. It's fine.
Commentary should always be about entertaining.
Yeah.
That's just what it should be. You can entertain in your own way. Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to be one way where you have to be the funny guy. You can be a guy who like talks about the thing and makes it fun, engaging to listen to. But fuck me, it's so frustrating when people are like, "What about the match? They missed this. They missed this part."
Yeah,
it's like, oh my god, you saw it.
It can be annoying when you're completely ignoring it.
Of course,
when it's of high stakes. Like I think if you're doing the couch commentary and it's last stock for both players or whatever,
yeah,
and you're not paying attention, like I can see the complaints there, and maybe there's some valid points to that argument, but like for the most part, dude, like listen, play-by-play fucking sucks. We're not digging apart every single second. Melee's too fast for that.
Yep.
And we now have Melee content creators that can do that after the fact. Way better than we can live in person. So it's like, just leave us alone. We're trying to entertain.
Let people entertain and have fun, especially when they're with their friends and like having a good time and providing something that you would just be missing otherwise. You useless fucking shithead.
And I think another person pointed out that the commentary usually is based on what the tournament organizer kind of wants from it. Like they set the vibe for what they kind of want to hear and what they hire you for. So like,
it helps that the head honcho was sitting on the fucking couch half of the fucking
indulging
time.
in it.
Yes.
And if I'm commentating off Ludwig and he says, hey, let's look at this, I'm going to go, okay, boss.
Let's do it, man.
Let's look at it.
Okay,
Sure,
boss.
Sure. Or I'm going to shit him because it's Ludwig and you want to like, have that
fun.
Have that kind of like the comedy to it.
Yeah.
But like, just like, dude, we're here for a reason. They put us on a fucking couch. They have 5 people. 5 people do not do play-by-play commentary.
Nope.
That's not possible. We all can't say nice back here in unison. That's not gonna work.
That'd be awesome, though.
That would be sick.
Nice back. You're the board.
Nice back here.
Beep boop.
Say what's the name.
You said something about content creators doing analytical stuff. Did you see that Twitter account? I can't remember who it was, but he made a short little video, and I don't know if he's made any more since, but he should because they're amazing. Or that one was amazing. About
so Big House?
Yes, not Big House though. It was at the one after Big House, the charity one that was.
Yes,
the COD guys.
Yes, the off season.
Off season, and it had the one frame thing that Amsterdam did.
One frame link.
Fucking great video.
Yeah,
that's what the
See, you can't. And like even if that guy was on commentary live, you saw that.
Do you think he'd be doing that?
He'd be rushing to tell you that while the next game is starting. Like you just can't. You can't
do that. It's not feasible.
It's not. Melee's too quick. So entertain. But yeah. So commentary is fine. People, the crowd was cringe, but there's also cringe within.
There was cringe within at the core.
The
little black heart of the event.
Which was what, Mike?
So the cringiest thing. I have to pee so bad, Ryan.
And we're back.
Thank you, TK.
Cringe within.
The cringe within. So what was the cringe within you were asking me?
I was asking.
So Leffen lost to Hungrybox. He had a great tournament, by the way. He was doing very well.
Yes.
Both players. Leffen was playing some Sheik. It's good stuff to see. I like his Sheik. I think he has a good Sheik. Obviously. He lost to Hungrybox. Close game. I can't remember what the second count was.
Not Sheik Puff.
No. I was just saying that during the tournament he was on his Sheik shit against Marth.
Fox Puff, the classic. El Clasico.
Lost. Hungrybox was doing. Now I wasn't watching the closest because I don't like either of them. And I was probably playing Dr. Mario. More important things. He goes, yeehaw! Not what did you say he does?
Encore.
He says encore when he back throws.
Encore.
Does not sound like that.
This is encore.
Encore. You think Chris Pratt's gonna say encore during the movie? It'll be like encore.
You better. My favorite casino in Boston I've never been to.
We gotta go. You know who wants to go?
Who?
Zeus.
Zeus
loves gambling. Apparently,
dude.
I'm going gambling.
I'm trying to go with Zeus.
I'm saying, bro. He's like, yeah, we have the tables. I was like, yeah, we will.
Wait, who's been then?
He must have.
Dude, you just gotta show us around.
I'm saying, show me the highlights. Give me to the high roller room.
Good
Zeus.
tables.
Oh yeah. So Leffen loses to Hbox. Hbox does, I think, a little bit of stalling, like ledge stalling.
Classic.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
How much stalling was he really doing? It didn't seem like a lot.
It was a touch.
It was a touch of stalling.
He was doing stalling mode.
Was it like,
.
Okay, was it enough stalling for somebody on Reddit to be like, this is killing the game, I hate it?
Well, if Puff does any of it,
that's a good point. Yeah,
Reddit will go off. So I mean, yes,
but like for an average man like us,
he's stalled Mango way harder.
Yeah, exactly.
He's done
fucking whatever. And so Leffen loses, and he's the worst. And he goes up to the microphone and he says, "Fucking," he's like, "Hey, good games. I don't want to take this. I don't want to take away from Hungrybox's win. But I'll let you finish."
Which, as we say, if you say something,
Leffen is the Kanye West.
If you say something and then you say "but,"
I didn't mean that.
The first part doesn't matter.
Yeah,
anymore.
It doesn't matter anymore. It's like when you apologize to somebody and it's like, "I'm sorry if."
Not to be offensive, but like, okay, what are you gonna say here?
And he said, if the rules don't change by the end of the year, not a lot of space about stalling and Boxx controllers, which I don't know why he said that. Did something happen?
Just throw it in. Just throw it in.
Just didn't fucking. Hey, he's actually kind of.
Hey, while we're spitting.
While we're spitting, and you know what? Maybe he's kind of right. But he's like, if fucking changes aren't made to the rule set by the end of the year, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna focus on other games. And everyone calls him out because he thinks it's dumb and stupid. I think Spinda made a really good tweet about it, if I remember correctly. Yeah. And everyone clowns on him. And Hungrybox is on the stage because he knows Leffen's talking about him, so he puts the stream up to his phone and does fun little reactions because he's a content man. He loves content in his brain. And he goes, that was a pillow.
It's a pet.
It's a pillow.
Pet.
Do you like pillow pets more, or do you like those little
Zoo plates?
Zoo pals.
Zoo pals? Oh, Zoo pals.
Zoo pals every day of the fucking
Oink,
week, bro.
Oink, Zoo pals. Bark,
Zoo pals. Ribbit, Zoo pals. Zoo pals make eating fun. They also advertise the weird purple
Brain
ketchup.
rot.
We have a fucking
Purple ketchup brain rot.
purple ketchup brain rot, and that's
My new punk band.
purple ketchup brain rot.
Yeah.
That's a sick name. Write that down.
Right.
But anyway, fucking, what do you think about Leffen's fun escapades with complaining after everything that ever happens? If fucking the wind blows on him wrong, he'll make a tweet about how fucking nature needs to patch itself.
I mean, we have, Melee is a complicated game. There's definitely things that, would be better, much more standardized. It's hard to make rules. Connor for Smash Camp TO, as well as many people have pushed that, hey, fucking, we've had like a preliminary like box rule set that's been floating around. No TO's really committed to because it's hard to test.
Because we don't have anybody who can commit to anything because there's no like council.
It's hard to like enact, enforce.
Did you see that side thing?
Go ahead.
Similar though is that last night Nightclub ran a 6-minute timer.
I didn't see that.
That's hype. I don't know what people thought about it. I'm sure they liked it. I hope, but yeah, it's just a thing. Anyway, but yeah, you're right. It's fucking tough.
It's tough, and I think the stalling thing too. It's like, well, what is stalling? And then it's like, what rule can you implement that will make stalling like, first off, make it harder to do, or like not as good to do, but second off, like won't be like completely in the opposite direction. Oh, you got the boy. Damn, he killed 5 of his bare hands.
Because I'm a fucking man.
Michael Allen, damn.
But yes.
Like people are talking about right now, you may possibly going by a coordinate system where you assign 0-0 to the middle of the stage, dead middle of the stage, and the loser of a timeout is the one who has the least amount of time in the middle of the stage.
I thought it was, I thought there was another one like that maybe got changed or whatever. But that sounds familiar.
But I think that changes the complete way you play the game.
Oh yeah, that's ridiculous.
Because then like instead of edge guarding in a timeout situation, it might be better to just go run center stage and just stand in that spot than it is to try to get another edge guard. Mm-hmm. Which I think is like just not.
It's ridiculous. You're moving the goalpost in like a different way.
It's not good, and it's so against like Peach and Puff.
Oh yeah,
and Sam.
It's too anti-floaties.
It's way too anti-floaty. I mean, and I get it. You want to stop timeouts. Like I'm with you, but like that's just like, oh, now floaters just can't. They lose with timeouts. Yep. Which means maybe they have to lose timeouts. Is that the answer? We don't fucking know. Fast forwarders don't fucking timeout. You don't see fucking Mario Luigi timeout in a match. Like it's just fucking win.
Goated.
Goddamn floaty. It just.
You're right, but also fuck boxes.
I always like the rule better that like Puff just loses timeouts just by default.
That's kind of hype, but that's fucked.
As a Puff player, I think it's so.
You think that's sick? I think that is so fucked up. I mean, of course it is, right? But
it feels that way though when you play when you are down a stock against Fox as Puff. It feels like you're just gonna lose.
Okay.
So it's like
maybe just do it.
It's like, well, if I just camp, I just lose. Like,
what's the deal? Yeah.
I don't know. I can't decide. I can't decide what's the best action.
Stop avoiding the point, Ryan.
Which is what?
Fuck rectangles, man. Fuck them.
Oh, I mean
fuck rectangles. I hate the Cheatboxx. So why do you think? Not that I'm pro rectangle, pro little candy bars. So why do all these top players hate them when none of the top, however many, are on the box?
Because they see the potential.
I think that's what it is too.
They see the weapon for it.
That's what it is.
I mean, Ginger made a tweet saying, we love Ginger. Ginger made a tweet saying, I'm going to switch to Boxx if it's not going to be banned. Like, why should
he did say that. Yep. He's like, hey, not to be a blah 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 about it, but this and that, and then he said, I'm gonna switch to Boxx. Fucking, I saw, obviously Leffen's anti-Boxx, Mang, anti-Boxx. I think a lot of top players are pretty anti-Boxx.
The thing is, like, in my perfect little Christian world that I live in,
you love God and everything.
Where God and heaven exists, and Satan is below, making sure I don't say frick.
Don't
and such.
Fuck me, man.
The box is just something that people with hand problems can use and can play the game in a more ergonomic way without any kind of advantage or difference, right? But
that is the perfect world.
That is the perfect world. But the problem is that you're giving digital inputs to analog inputs.
Correct.
And it's always gonna be different.
It's gonna be fucked.
And you can't, like, as they exist right now, it's just not the same thing. So I am more probably pro Boxx than I am anti Boxx, in the sense that I want inclusion and I want people to be able to play the game any way they want to play it. That being said, my weird take on it is I'd rather the Boxx be a functionally on par or worse controller,
which is like it sounds impossible to like design. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you add like a weird.
I think if you add some weird nerfs or make the buttons like the input a little less or something. I don't know. I don't know the math behind it.
I'm a Boxx homophobe.
Okay.
Do you want me to go into this?
No, so, I'm good at that. I'm good at that.
No, I want to explain it. It sounds worse if I don't explain it.
Cavelemon is a Boxx homophobe. Full stop.
What I mean by that.
That's the name of this segment, TK. Cavelemon is a Boxx homophobe. Go on.
TK, watch yourself, man. I put you in this world.
I'm paying you.
It's true. That's true. Fucking So I'm cool with the Boxx. Just don't play me or my friends with the Boxx.
Okay, that's fucking homophobe.
Yeah. Because what happens, Ryan, is that
me or my friends.
Don't touch my friends with that thing. Don't come near me with that. Fucking, so I think the Boxx is cool because it makes people who would otherwise have a hard time playing Melee have an easier time if you've got like hand issues or something like that. I think a lot of them don't, but it's just a better controller, so whatever, who's to say?
It's not just because
it's broken.
It's not a choice.
It's not a choice. Man, we're getting all sorts of things.
It is a choice. It is a choice, rather.
Oh yeah, using a Boxx is a choice. It's your fault for feeling that way. And as soon as I saw who did I watch? It was I think it was DD or G Subs at a tournament recently. I think it was like Genesis.
It was either DD or Woogie.
Was it Woogie? Why didn't it just be DD then?
Okay.
Maybe it was Woogie. It was Woogie.
See, I remember Woogie complaining.
But I watch him and I'm like,
all of a squad was getting boxed.
Everyone got boxed. Everyone got boxed out, and it made me Boxx racist / homophobic. And then as I'm watching Mango get beat by Pipsqueak doing some fucking whatever this shit is, and he's bing, like the perfect shines. And I'm like, man, I hate this guy, and I hope he never comes close to me or my jobs or my family. And stay away, you Swedish prick. He's a great player. Mm-hmm. And that's why I hate the Boxx, is because
I just don't agree with their values.
They're not God-given controller users. The GCC.
Oh, but we're all born this way. Our controller in
this way. You won't see my hands near any rectangles.
Damn rectangle.
Anyway, I hate the Boxx. I think it's busted, and I hate it.
And it's spreading.
And it is spreading fast, Ryan. Faster than they want you to know. They're turning the frogs gay.
To turn the frogs into Boxx players.
Mm-hmm.
The water's making the frogs Boxx players.
You said it. Right here.
That's what I'm talking about.
Boom. So Leffen's half right, and he's also still, no matter what, he's still a pussy.
That is important to
Hbox was...
Question.
Yes.
I was want this. Do you think Leffen knows we exist?
Us two?
Yeah. No. I agree. I think so too.
I actually had a very nice conversation with a big house.
Yeah?
I'm talking all this shit because whatever. But he was a very nice man.
Yeah?
Yeah, we talked about how...
Ask your name?
What? Oh, no. We're a part of a combo. Ask for my name.
Okay, so when you say I talked to Leffen, I'm thinking of 1v1 talk.
It was me, DD, and Leffen. We were just at a bar having a conversation. Mm-hmm. And we were talking about how he would never move to America.
Never.
That's the way he was saying it. He said because of it's unsafe, and I agree. Obviously, this country is a mess. Ryan, I might be homophobic, but I'm not a patriot like you are. You blind fuck.
The best country in the goddamn world.
I love it.
God damn.
But He's like, yeah, it's like, I sound silly when I say it's dangerous, and me and Didi are talking about it, and he's like, and Leffen's like, it sounds silly, like the chances of me getting shot are slim. And we had a nice conversation about Shake Shack and getting shot in the United States of America, and he said I wouldn't live there, and we laughed and we chuckled and we chortled, and Didi was being fun too. Me and Didi, boys, love that guy, great.
Yeah, I love Didi.
Fucking awesome. So anyway, my point is that Leffen's actually a very nice guy in person, but man, he has the effect when you're not right there in front of him having a person conversation where he comes off as such a fucking prick.
The fiction factor.
It is the fiction factor, but he's actually saying the things and he's not typing them. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Hbox was also kind of cringe because he did the whole thing after the tournament where I think he thinks he's being wholesome, but he's actually just kind of like it's like a meme.
Raining in our parade.
It's like a me moment.
Yeah.
Where he's like, "Thank you, Ludwig, for putting on this great event. Hey, I love competing. I'm just a guy."
Zane's like, can I get the mic? Can I get the
Yeah. And it's like Zain, get out of here. I don't care about you.
Hey. Fuck Nintendo. We are strong together.
It's like that shit, basically.
H-fam, I love you.
The box rides again. And fucking he was talking about, which I kind of agreed with at this part. It was like, hey, Leffen, good games. You've beaten me like the last however fucking many time we've played, and the one time I beat you and I do like the tiniest amount of planking is when you really are just like and you go up to the mic and talk about it or whatever. It's like fucked up. And I'm like kind of spitting. And then he went on to be like, I love Melee. Thanks for the event, Ludwig and Aiden and everybody, and this is very sweet. And he did he's like shook his hand and everything, and it's like fucking whatever, man. But he did well at the tournament. Zain won, but I don't think he said a single fucking thing. Actually, he had a post-win interview, obviously, as you do.
Yes. Congrats to Zain.
Zain,
champion,
back on top, best player in the world.
Best player in the world, and that's cool. That's good for us. We love that.
We do love that.
We love that
because he can get that fucking smoke, right?
You could beat everyone else. Yeah. But you best not run into
Who did you
Mango.
lose to that tournament?
Mango.
I'm looking at my watch here. Oh, it looks like Mango O'Clock, Ryan.
Mango O'Clock.
It's Mango O'Clock.
Half pass, get your fucking ass whooped by the goat, baby.
Bitch. And that was the Ludwig Smash Invitational.
I think that's big house that Leffen and Zain are having an argument of who had the better legacy in Smash.
Yes, I was there.
And Zane's like, me. And it's like, no, Zain.
Oh, yeah. Well,
no. Not yet. Not nearly.
How long has Zain been the best player in the world?
Legacy overall, though, man. It's not about being the best in the world for a legacy. It's about your impact on the scene.
That's fair.
Like, Leffen was the first God Slayer, dude. Like,
that's true.
He started the movement. Like,
here's what I'm saying in my brain is that you're right. Leffen did start the. So yeah, impact is a different thing. You're right. Impact was overall. That's a legacy thing. Yeah. My argument for if I fucking push up the glasses.
They've been around probably the same amount of time. Zane's been playing forever. But
that's fair.
Leffen's been a top player for years.
That's true.
Now.
That's true.
Like, you can't just win like a couple of tournaments.
You're right.
Hey,
Zane's on the way though. The fast track.
Zayn be on his way.
Yes.
But to say it now is insane.
Yeah, this is kind of yeah, you're right. This is an Armada Mango thing. A little bit. Kind of just preemptively with Zain because Zain is the best and he's won more often, more consistent than Leffen has. However, Leffen still puts up the numbers and he's been playing longer, which is more impressive.
What do you think leads us to our last point here, Michael? Because we talking about Smash Camp. We talked about this whole weekend. We're talking about Ludwig. All this
beautiful.
All this lovely Melee stuff. I don't see us doing another episode in a little bit, I imagine, because we'll try to keep this more towards
there's also
major experiences and
there's nothing really coming up, is there?
More story, more like story based stuff. So I'll say right now in my head, the next episode might come out after the rankings, and we'll talk about
when's that going to be?
I don't know.
Okay,
talk about ranking stuff. If it's not before, I imagine it'll be before Genesis.
Okay, that makes sense, doesn't it?
So we will. In my head, unless something else happens you want to talk about, want to get on the mic for, I'm thinking ranking talk. So while we are here right now, before that, where is Mango going? Where is Mango dropping?
There's still 4 big tournaments left in the year, right? I think 3 maybe, big-ish.
Apex does not count.
Okay.
Because it's fake.
Is that true? Is that what the consensus is?
It's fake.
Is nobody going to that?
People are going to it,
but it's fake. Why is it fake?
Because Mango's not going.
Oh, that is fake then. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Fake. There's other ones, whatever. It doesn't matter.
I think there's from what people are saying, there's a few tournaments left that matter.
Where's Mango dropping? Where are we going with them?
Second or third?
I'm thinking second.
I think it really does depend on how he does on these next 2 or 3.
Of course it depends.
I mean, obviously.
But
as if
we're calling right now,
I'm calling the shots I'm seeing in the future.
Are we silver? So we're agreeing that gold medal.
Gold medal is shaky. He has to go bananas to get gold. I think he's got to win 2 more shits to get gold.
The AMSA loss is kind of holding
2
back.
AMSA losses. He's
Slug right now.
7th place, a 13th, right? Whatever the fuck.
That big house win would have possibly so sold it.
Yeah, I'm thinking 2 or 3.
Pick one.
Hoping for gold.
Gold I think is not doable. I
think it's doable.
I think best case we're going.
I think if he wins the next 2, people will jerk him off and look at gold because he deserves it. The average is bad. But recency is more important than. Or do they matter?
No,
does that matter?
It's a year.
Is that they take it all in?
It's a year ranking.
Okay, that makes sense then.
I think 1 is kind of out of the question.
Really? That's not how that works? If I kind of get fucked up in the beginning of the year and I just fucking slaughter the next half of the year.
If Zain or Hbox didn't win this event, I would say possibly gold.
That's fair.
I think
it's tough now.
Zain,
so who do you think Zain's solidified 1? What did Zain win this year?
A couple things.
You win Genesis? It's Hbox.
He won Genesis, yeah.
Okay.
He won Genesis, yeah.
Okay.
And he won Genesis. Yeah, he won over J-Mook.
True. So here's what we're looking at. We're looking at Zain, Mango, Hbox.
Yeah.
Maybe. There might be a Mango in third, though. Honestly, I think people are going to bronze him, and I think that's fair with what we have now.
Yeah.
You could bronze that guy. You could bronze him. I don't want to bronze him.
I'm shooting for 2.
I'm hoping for.
I'm shooting for 2. I'm shooting for 2. Second is the best.
Third is the one with the hairy chest.
And that's
Dewan, yeah. I said Dewan.
That's
Juan, my bad.
All right, cool.
Wait. This nobody gives a fuck. Maybe you don't. 4 and 5.
Oh, gee. I mean, it's so fucking up in the air. I think Ops got to be up there.
He's probably 5 or 4, maybe. J-Mook, though. But did better than J-Mook? Do you think J-Mook 6? Maybe J-Mook 6. Well,
I think Ops over J-Mook. I think it's Ops to J-Mook.
He did win the thing.
I think Pup and Leffen, get out of here.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Fucking no tournament going ass.
Yep. Well, they don't give a fuck. Well,
you can make top 10, but you best not put him in top 5. I swear to fuck.
Oh, Ryan, you're setting yourself up for disappointment.
Oh, I will be disappointed. I'll be disappointed. Do not fucking. Ooh.
Team J-Mook, put him at 5, and then Omsa 4.
Zain, Mango, Hbox,
Omsa,
J-Mook.
J-Mook. We're probably wrong statistically, just cause, but maybe not, and that's what I want to see.
Hey, give me my belt, weed. I know what I'm going. I'll put a Mango 1 though. I don't give a fuck.
Yes.
Those are facts.
Those are hard.
He's the best player.
What do you think he's going to be seeded for the next tournament?
Mango?
That he goes to, yeah. I guess it depends who goes.
Depends who goes.
Yeah, never
but
mind.
Like,
this is a bad question.
With the field, if it was like Ludwig, if it rolled Ludwig again,
yeah.
With the context of everything else too, and not just being like, oh, you're just cheating the place they got.
4 or 5.
I think you put him. I think you put him like 3 or 4.
3 or 4. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still like.
He's like it's Mango.
He's
you see what he did to Cody? We forgot about Cody.
Oh, that's kind of an L.
That is an L.
Yeah. J-Mook gets out of there.
Yeah, you kind of have to. I think even you push up Omsa for Cody. Maybe not though.
I think Cody. Yeah, I think it'd be Zain, Hbox,
Mango,
Cody,
Omsa.
God.
But that seems wrong because Cody didn't get to go to a lot of things. Maybe not though.
Yeah, but that's not his. Not my problem.
It's not my problem. Yeah, but then it's the whole thing.
I think you penalized for that.
I agree. No, what I'm saying is that. Yeah, you're right. You penalize. Yeah, I was thinking that because they don't get penalized for that for no reason.
Zain, Mango, Hbox,
yes,
IBW, Omsa.
Yes.
Perfect list.
Oh, Summit's gonna be crazy.
Oh, that too. That's happening. Maybe we went after Summit. Who knows?
Oh, that'd be fun. Who knows? Whatever happens.
Who knows? We're not married.
Anyway,
thanks for watching.
This was a fun one.
Yes. Thanks for listening, watching, doing.
TK, I'm sorry, man.
TK,
please cut out all the things though, because those were bad, and nobody wants to hear that. Fuck. I had a stroke about Farigoraph.
You did.
I did have a
the psychic power.
It did. Fucking Hypnotoad. All right. Deuces. Have fun.
Have a good season.
Drive safe. Wear a mask. Kill you.
And kill your
family.
parents.
Close.
Suicide.